Welcome to class, students. Today we'll be looking at a very important topic titled Mechanical Hazards. Introduction. Mechanical hazard is a type of hazard involving machinery, tools, or equipment that can cause injury due to its movement, operation, or potential impact. This hazard can include moving parts, sharp edges, hard surfaces, or objects that can fall or be projected. Mechanical hazard encompasses a wide range of danger, including moving parts, sharp objects, falling objects, impact, entanglement, crushing, vibration. So I want to look at the mechanical hazard. It encompasses a wide range of dangers, including moving parts. Moving part, that means rotating, reciprocating, or transverse motion of machinery can lead to entrapment, crushing, or being stuck. Sharp objects, cutting, piercing, or shearing hazard can cause laceration, punctures, or even severe injuries. Falling objects, material soiled, overhead, or improperly secured can fall and cause impact injuries. So if materials and or falling objects are not kept properly, they can cause injury to an individual. Impact, object striking someone can cause a variety of injury, from minor bruises to fractures. Entanglement, loose clothing, jewelry, or hair can become entangled in moving parts of machinery, leading to injury. Crushing, being caught between moving parts or under heavy equipment can cause crushing injuries. Vibration, prolonged exposure to vibration can cause fatigue, numbness, and potentially lead to more serious injuries. Noise, excessive noise level from machinery can cause hearing damage. Excessive noise levels from machinery can cause hearing damage when someone is when you are exposed to excessive noise can result in hearing damage or loss of hearing. Ergonomics, poor work postures or repetitive motion can lead to musculoskeletal injuries. Environmental factors, mechanical vibration. Extended exposure to equipment vibration can lead to circulation issue, nerve damage, and chronic musculoskeletal condition. Equipment noise, prolonged exposure to machinery noise can permanently damage hearing capacity. Ergonomic strain, awkward working position or repetitive motion required to operate machinery can cause musculoskeletal disorder. While common unprotected mechanical hazard, machinery without proper guidance system, workplace structure with inherent safety deficiencies, and tools lacking appropriate safety features or protection. Safety hazard, safety hazard represent po ten tial resources or situation that can cause harm, injury, or damage to people, property, to the environment. This unsafe working condition pose risks that could result in accident, illness, or even fatalities when not properly managed. Example of safety hazard is tripping and slipping hazard. Cuts across the floor, spilled liquid, or even surfaces. Working at height, using ladders, scaffolding, or roofs without proper safety measures can be dangerous. Moving machinery, unguarded machinery parts or improper operation. Electrical hazard, improper wiring or thread cords can also result in hazard. Another is chemical hazard, toxic substance, solvent, or paint. While the ergonomic hazard, repetitive movement, heavy lifting, or poor workstation design. Characteristic of safety hazard: harm potential, diverse manifestation, contextual variation, and identification impairment. So these are the features or characteristic of safety hazard. We have the harm potential, diverse manifestations, contextual variation, identification imperative. So harm potential, while not necessarily causing immediate harm, hazard represent the possibility of danger if left unaddressed. Diverse manifestation, hazard appear in various forms: physical hazard, chemical hazard, substances, or even physiological factors. We have the contextual variation. Different industries and work environment present unique hazard profiles specific to their operations. We have the identification imperative, recognizing po ten tial hazard forms. Okay, recognizing po ten tial hazard forms the foundation of effective safety management. Common workplace safety hazard. Many workplace environment contain hazards such as surface related risks, loose cord, liquid spills and uneven working surface, creating trip and fall dangers. Elevated work areas, inadequately secured ladders, scaffolding and roof work without proper fall protection. The other is equipment dangers. Machinery with unguarded moving parts or improper operational procedures. We have electrical risks, faulty wiring system, damage caused and improper electrical connection. Another is chemical exposure. We have contact with toxic substance, solvent or hazardous materials. We have the ergonomic issues, repetitive motion requirement, excessive lifting demands and poorly designed workstation. So common workplace safety hazard is the surface related risks, the elevated work areas, the equipment dangers, the electrical risks, chemical exposure and ergonomic issues. So primary hazard category, we have the general safety hazard, the ergonomic hazard, the physical hazard, the psychological hazard, the chemical hazard and the biological hazard. So the primary hazard categories: general safety hazard, ergonomic hazard, the physical hazard, the psychological hazard, the chemical hazard and the biological hazard. General safety hazard: common physical risks encountered in everyday workplace operation, while the ergonomic hazard are risks related to physical movement, positioning and repetitive activity. Physical hazard are environmental factors like noise, radiation, extreme temperature. Psychological hazard are stressors affecting mental well-being and cognitive functions. The chemical hazard are risks from exposure to po ten tially harmful substances. The biological hazard are danger posed by living organisms and or their by-products. Ways to prevent safety hazard: we have the systematic risk assessment, we have the psychological hazard prevention, we have through education and training. Another is hazard control hierarchy and safety protocols. Systematic risk assessment, psychological hazard prevention, education and training, hazard control hierarchy, safety protocols. Systematic risk assessment: the social risk assessment framework serve as a foundation for identifying and evaluating po ten tial dangers. This systematic approach includes conducting methodological workplace inspection, analysing historical incident data, gathering employee observation and insights, utilising risk assessment method RAMS to document and analyse specific risk tax hazard. We have the psychological hazard prevention. Addressing mental well-being in the workplace require in ten tional effort, focus on cultivating transparent safety communication channels, providing mental health resources and support system and establishing work-life balance initiatives, implementing strict and anti-harassment and anti-bullying policies. Another is education and training. Effective safety program incorporate interactive and industry specific training covering emergency response procedures, hazard recognition techniques, safe work practices and protocols, implementation of safety control measures. Training should be engaging, context specific and continuously available to ensure employees maintain current knowledge of safety practices and protocols. Hazard control hierarchy. The hazard control hierarchy provides a structured framework for addressing workplace risks in order for of effectiveness, that is elimination, completely removing the hazard, substitution, replacing hazard element with a safer alternative, engineering controls, installing physical barriers within workers and hazard, administrative control, modifying work procedure to reduce this exposure, and personal protective equipment, providing protective gear as a last line of defense. Safety protocols. Well designed safety protocols enhance both workplace safety and operational efficiency by implementing clean as you go practice, establishing regular equipment maintenance schedules, immediately addressing po ten tial hazards like spills and unsecured cabling, then ensure clear emergency exit marketing and accessibility. Then this systematic approach does not only prevent accident but also streamline operation by reducing distraction and improving workplace organization. Another important one is creating designated storage area for hazardous materials with proper labeling. Thank you for listening.